Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this has been a Truder, and welcome back to Total War 3 Kingdoms, where bloody hell everything's got a bit on the messy side. Now, I don't know if this is actually true or not, but I have heard in the past, in Chinese, they have the same word for crisis as opportunity, and I hope that is true, because it really does rather sum up the situation we've got going on here right now, which is, okay, let's see if I can figure out all of this. So me and Yan Shao to the north hate each other, but we aren't technically currently at peace, because I was able to force them into a peace after taking a bit of land north of the Yellow River off them. Unfortunately, I'm allied with Yan Shu, who didn't decide to sign a peace with Yan Shao, because those two are brothers and hate each other. And as a result of that, at least 2 giant armies of Yan Shao are currently invading Yan Shu's territory, and every city they take brings them closer and closer to me, and means yes, my ally is losing territory, and someone who absolutely hates me because I'm pretty sure I killed this guy's wife at one point. They're getting closer and stronger. So this is definitely not in my favour. But if I were to actually declare war on him, we declared peace so recently, my reputation would take a big hit. And my armies aren't exactly in position to handle that, so it's kind of up to Yan Shu to defend himself. But don't worry, we've got ourselves an unlikely friend. Lu Bu is coming into the rescue because I'm actually weirdly friendly with the Han right now. When I say weirdly, I'm wrong. I'm a governor, I'm a loyalist, I should be friendly with the Han. So yeah, I've managed to actually start trading with these guys, and now Lu Bu has peacefully walked across my vassal's territory, and if we're very lucky, is going to take a big old part of territory off Yan Shao. And if he were to take this territory, yeah, Yan Shao's territory will be divided between this, bit over here, bit more over here. He would be very, very overstretched indeed. So that could work out in the long run, even if it means my ally's going to lose a bit of territory in the short term. Anyway, I've got plenty of my own problems to deal with, like flipping Liu Bao, who's decided to attack Chen. Luckily, that garrison can hold on. Next turn, I can relieve the city, hopefully wipe out these 2 armies. I don't think they should pose a significant threat to me. A full stack army should be able to finish them off. And of course, the greatest hero in all of Chinese history, Yu Rang, is almost down to Yangzhou, because that city desperately needs relief, because pretty much its entire point in life is to repeatedly barely hold on against Cao Cao by the skin of its bloody teeth. In fact, speaking of which, we're struggling to actually make it there. Hang on, if I put you into force march mode, yeah, I need you to get closer, please. Get as close as you can. Perfect world, you'll be able to actually get there next turn. And while all this madness is happening, our faction leader Kong Rong is actually away from the front line. He's over here, taking some territory, mopping up some land. But this is important work because Guangling we've just taken is already set up as a bit of a commercial settlement. And yeah, we definitely want to repair all that up. By the way, I did miss this. Yeah, you can actually demolish something without repairing it. Sorry, I didn't see that. But yes, you can do that, and I want to do that because this place is very, very important indeed, because this place has a trade port, and if there's one thing that Kong Rong is great at, it's making money through trade. We are making a hell of a lot of money through trade right now. 3,800 gold, in fact. Marvellous. And that's just in the sense of trade with other factions. That completely disregards the amount of money we're making out of commerce, which if we look over here to Taishan, is an awful lot of money, yes. So Kong Rong needs to recover for one turn, he can't move this turn. Yeah, we need to mop up this territory as fast as possible, because sooner or later, Sun Jian's going to show up, who owns, yeah, hang on a minute, all of this territory, all of this is owned by Sun Jian. I don't know where his armies are, because it's a weird-shaped empire. They could be a very, very long way away indeed. They could be just over the horizon, so we'll have to figure that out as time goes by, because yeah, he could be anywhere right now, and I'm a little bit nervous about that. So probably my main priority today is just to stabilise, alright? Take out the forces of Liu Bao. If possible, make peace with him. I could do with him just not causing trouble anymore. But we need to keep a really close eye on Yan Shao, because if he takes too much territory, he's going to start becoming too dangerous to leave alone. I might need to actually attack him, even if it poses a risk to me. We'll have to see about that. Right, let's see what goes on here, because I suspect there's going to be plenty more madness yet. Alright, who's planning to do anything right now? Oh, Cao Cao's back. Okay, so we weren't able to actually beat Cao Cao here, and Ah, here we go. Yan Shu wants me to back his legitimacy, his personal little currency meter. Okay, I might be willing to do that. I might, but before I agree to that, I need to know what I might be able to get from it, because these days, hang on. What went on with Chen? Is Chen's farmland actually... Chen's farmland has still got problems. Right, I might be willing to sell him legitimacy for an actual bit of territory at some point, but not just yet. I'm going to reject that just until all these bloody rebel armies are taken care of. Now, he's actually heading... hang on, he was just heading north. Where was he just going? It looked like he actually just took some damage. I think he might have actually beaten one of Yan Xiao's armies, but I'm not sure. I need to check in on that in a second. Oh, Yan Xiao vassalized Tao Ying. Right, that's no good at all. Anything else? No, nothing yet. And, hello, what have we got here? Aha, the siege equipment. Right, so Cao Cao is trying to break into Yang Zhao, of course. The enemy have left their siege equipment vulnerable, and a well-placed rock slide could cripple their assault. Though we must move men away from rebuilding and repairing the defences, it can be done. So, options here. I can't hire local bandits, I don't have the right traits. If I diminish my own reserves, we can destroy some of their siege equipment, or do nothing. You know what? Do it. Get it done. So we've got ourselves an army here. An army that doesn't appear to be in the best shape at all. And another army over here, also not in good shape. What is the garrison looking like? Because I'm guessing the garrison here ain't looking spectacular. The garrison is, yeah, still badly damaged. So, at this point, yeah. Can you guys actually make it outside of rushing? No, you can't. Okay, how are we doing on supplies here? Obviously no supplies. Right, so... okay, Cao Cao is really throwing everything he's got at this place. But the walls should be in good shape for now. We can hold on, even though we're unfortunately going to take a bit of attrition. Yeah, 94% wall strength, so... there are plenty of towers for the time being, but Cao Cao might just push in and try and take it next turn before I can get there. I could, if I went into forced march, get nearby. But if I do, I'm going to be tired. And are you allowed to reinforce while in forced march? I think you are. Yes, you'll just be tired. Okay, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to move over here. I'm going to make sure they know I'm here. So if they do try and move in, I can put them under counter siege immediately. Alright, everything's going to be fine, probably. Also, my spy is now ascended to a senior government position inside Yan Xiao's faction, which is marvellous. You are doing very well for yourself. Well done. Now, officially, Yan Xiao has 2 armies on the field, so yeah, I think Yan Shu may have just driven him out a bit. Yeah, Yan Shu's army has definitely taken some knocks there, so I think they've driven 1 army back. The other one has, yeah, fallen back to Liu Yang. As for Yan Xiao himself, I don't know where he is right now. And these forces appear to have abandoned Chen for now. They've decided against the siege, so... okay, can I even make it to them? I don't think I can make it to them. Okay, you just get inside the city, reinforce it as best you can. They have lifted the siege. You guys, yeah, just repair everything up, but bloody hell, all these repairs are expensive. And I see the army of Liu Yao down here. So yeah, that's the guy who owns this trade port and this city down over here. Fine, so he's sending everything he's got to us right now. Honestly, I'm kind of happy for him to do that. Can I actually upgrade this place? No, it's going to take 3 grand to upgrade that place to level 4. Which I want to do as soon as possible because right now it doesn't actually have walls. So that would be a bit of a problem. Still on the plus side, Yan Shu personally is leading an assault by the looks of it against Cao Cao's capital, which is perfect as far as I'm concerned, because yeah, that means that actually there'll be a nice little barrier of Yan Shu between me and Cao Cao, so me and Cao Cao can just ignore each other at that point. That'd be marvellous. One small concern though, yeah, there's a good quality level 4 champion here, the Tiger Fool Zhu Chu legendary champion, who is in possession of... right, Giant Bane. That's a little bit concerning. 5,400 melee armor piercing damage. Now that is a bit of a problem, yes. Okay, he's going to be an issue. I was about to transfer a decent quality weapon over to you, Rang, but there's kind of no point. We just have to refuse to duel that guy. So, yeah, that's going to be a bit of an issue. Still, if we can defeat it, we can have it for ourselves, which would be very nice indeed. Ah, we have a location of Yan Shao's army. Apparently, someone has spotted them somewhere close by to Nanyang, the capital of Yanshu. So, he's somewhere around here. Very deep behind enemy lines, though. And hang on, we should be able to see a bit of good information about that army. He does have a strategist with him. And right now, yeah, 47 military supplies, going down 18 this turn, and winter is coming very, very soon indeed. Yan Shao needs to take something soon, otherwise he's going to start starving to death. Still, nice thing I do know, yeah, the forces of Yan Shao are now located entirely down over here. There are no armies left on this side of the empire, meaning, as a result of that, a force launched from Pingwan could actually take a fair bit of territory off Yan Shao right here. Now that could be interesting right there. I mean, really, I'd like Gongsun Zan to do it, because Gongsun Zan has this territory right here. He could just go and take it. Come on, Gongsun Zan, you can do it. Okay, I'm just going to let Kong Rong stay where he is, because I've got to assume this guy is coming to attack me. If he is, then that's absolutely fine. We'll annihilate him and then start marching, but this is just slightly slowing Kong Rong down, unfortunately. And I'm really scared these guys are just going to launch an assault. But if they do, that's kind of good in a way because, yeah, at that point they'll be going up against good quality wall defences. And these are not spectacular armies at all. I'm just wondering whether I actually want to, yeah, pull in someone new here. I mean, I could just pull up Sun Shao. He's not desperately thrilled about working with Yu Rang, but it would just be an extra pair of hands and some extra troops as well. Plus, a good opportunity for me to potentially train some new troops with Sun Shao, so I won't actually send him back to just being an administrator, he can have some extra troops on him. It really wouldn't cost that much, you know, he's very cheap indeed. Yeah, you know what, I'm going to make it happen, I'm just a little bit scared of Cao Cao here, so you just get on with that. Next turn you'll have a few more troops floating around. And these guys are pretty cheap, so just get another one of them in, please. So yeah, that's going to be an extra, I don't know, 150, 200 men next turn. It'll be a nice to have. And you're decent, alright? You'll do a decent job killing some troops, especially as this is 2 armies with, yeah, between them 6 commanders. So having an extra pair of hands on my side, not a bad idea. Now, what are the armies of Liu Bao going to do at this point? Because I'd rather they stood right there so I could murder them next time. But I suspect we've got some big fights coming up just momentarily. Alright, so, Cao Cao backing off again. Okay, good. He's decided he does not want to do that. That works for me. I just needed a bit of time just to actually let my guys relax. Liu Bao is fleeing in various different directions. Okay, very annoying. We'll need to hunt them down. Yanshu is heading back south. Cao Mao is heading back towards his territory, I believe. And now, okay, you want to have peace. Unfortunately, you can't. Because, yeah, actually, Yanshu doesn't want to have it, so sorry about that.
You want the stars.
I do not want the stars. Alright, Yanshu wants the stars, and he's welcome to them. I like Yanshu. And Yan Shao has ordered Tao Ying to attack Dongmin. Okay, interesting. And also, therefore, the Han Empire as well. Gotcha. Well, at least he hasn't been pulled directly into a war with me. That's nice. So, yeah, they might be about to go and take this fishing port over here. Now, this guy's just... he's just standing here. Do I want to just go and take him out at this point? Because I would like to. That would be great. But I don't know if I want to take him on in a forest. This is just, yeah, annoyingly in a bad position for me. And yeah, where are those forces falling back to? I don't know. Right, so that turned out to be a bit unnecessary, but what have you. That guy can now be dismissed back over to Dong, but now has an extra unit to help out there if need be. So you are going to be recalled. There you go. And this force can now be merged into this one. There we go. So merge those forces together. Oh, bloody hell. Right, so you hate those guys. Great. Well, that's just absolutely marvellous that you hate those guys. You know what, Kang Cheng? I don't like you very much. Oh, I think Yanshu might have been attacked by Huangzu over here. There was a big army over there somewhere. So, unfortunately, you're probably now in no shape to actually take out Cao Cao's capital. Which is a shame, because my army is... well, these guys hate each other. Right, you're just going to have to live alongside each other for the time being. I know you hate each other. Just deal with it for now, please. Yeah, this garrison's going to take a few turns to actually heal up right now, and It says this is going to be fully replenished in 1 turn. I'm not sure I believe that, but whatever. Hopefully, the garrison will be back up to strength soon. This force needs to chill out for a bit too. That's going to take a couple of turns to actually deal with. Yangzhou should be safe for the time being. At this point, whatever Cao Cao sends in this direction, we should hopefully be able to handle it. Also, we've got ourselves a military instructor, +2 instinct. All units can now perform loose formation. Not bad at all. I'll move that over to Tian Yu over in Kong Rong's army. Just to, yeah, slightly increase your instinct, given that is, you know, the entire point of you. Now, I suspect these guys are going to be very annoying to track down, but let's see if we can actually get some of these guys pinned. And no, you're just going to keep running forever, aren't you? Yes, you're going to be very annoying to catch. Lu Bu has come ashore again. Where's he going right now? Hang on, Lu Bu, are you technically at war with my allies right now? Yes, Dongmin is actually at war with Yanshu. So Lu Bu might be about to actually attack friendly territory, but he's also at war with Yan Shao, together with, to be honest, pretty much everyone in the world aside from me. But I'm kind of hoping he wants to go and take the imperial capital, rather than down over here to Yingshan. And there we go, we've got eyes on Yan Shao's army. So, both of them behind enemy lines right now, but they do have friendly territory around here where they can winter if need be. Right, Kong Rong needs to start moving here. We're going for this guy. Even though it's going to lead to a bit of a difficult fight in a forest, I think we can track him down. Okay, so we can win this one. Alright, mainly because I've got trebuchets and he doesn't, therefore he's doomed. But I suspect this is going to be a difficult fight because, yeah, we're in the middle of deep forest, meaning getting visibility I need to actually hit him with the trebuchets is going to be difficult. But on the plus side, he's already retreated. If he loses, that's it. Game over. So that is good right there. What I need to do is I need to not only win, but win with enough men left over to defeat Zirong next door as well. And Zirong might well have a full stack army too, so we need to be very careful here. But we do have one advantage. Night battle. So minus 50 morale for the enemy army, because I know how to fight night battles. They don't. Oh, now that's good. Oh, we got little Chinese lanterns floating everywhere. Oh, that's gorgeous. That's absolutely gorgeous for our first night battle, and the forest is not as thick as I feared it might be. I think we'll be okay here. Okay, just draw ourselves up right here. Obviously, we want you guys to go into flammable rounds, because why wouldn't we? And yeah, archers, obviously, you guys do the same, because it's just very, very pretty indeed. And yeah, the big thing we've got going on here is their morale is quite poor. So we just need to break them. Next up, one unit of cavalry way over here. Another unit of cavalry way over here. They've actually got, I think it's about 5 or 6 units of archers or crossbows. If we can mob that up, that'll be a big win for us. And the cavalry being forward deployed means, yeah, we'll have better visibility of these troops. I would, however, rather do the actual, you know, fighting as far as we can in the open, so I can see what's going on. But once again, this army is desperately lacking in spears, unfortunately. I should change that when I can. Still, we got trebuchets immediately. Looks like their horses are about to come into range, and momentarily we can open fire on them. And there we go. I think they now know where we are. So in comes some flaming rounds. Ooh, you guys got lucky there. But yeah, the trees are going to provide a little bit of cover against arrow fire. Right up to the point where the trees catch fire and burn down, which is a thing that happens in this game, so that'll be lovely. Alright, prioritize hitting. Oh, there we go. Right, prioritize hitting, yep, all their infantry right in the middle if you can. That there, that's a good unit. Focus right there, because that's right in the middle. So it doesn't matter, even if you miss a little bit, you'll do a ton of good damage to them. So in comes some more shots momentarily. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Come on, let's get some big hits. And their guy wants to fight mine. Okay, I think that is... My guy's got a great big sword, doesn't he? I mean, I'm not opposed to the idea, to be honest. I feel like actually in many ways I might want my wife to go and do this instead. But my wife's actually wounded. You know what? I think I'll say yes to this, This is acceptable to me. So we'll do that, even though, yeah, it does actually lead to the slight problem that, yeah, oh, income more hits, by the way. Oh, yeah, though, trebuchets, come on, I feel like you're letting me down here in terms of accuracy. I would like you to have hit more than you've already hit. Begin the cavalry moving in, by the way. Get them moving into position. So momentarily, we'll be able to start doing some good work. And in come the fire arrows too. Their morale is already suffering a lot, by the way. They're not enjoying this. There we go. Bring these guys round over here. Bring these guys round over here. I think they're actually going to collapse momentarily. I think they're not going to be able to stand up to this at all. This all works for me. I mean, look at that. They're already flashing and angry. They don't like this one little bit. So we should be able to basically just start wrapping them up. You guys just get around over here. Hit these guys. These guys appear to be nearly... Oh, no, don't hit your own cavalry. That's the one unit not to aim at. Bloody hell. Right, trebuchets. Over here, please. Over here. You just shot your own guys. I've been seeing you missing shots all bloody day. And that guy's been defeated with barely any damage done. So you just get over here and, yeah, do Roar of the Beast for a massive morale debuff. Also, we're firing trebuchets at them. This guy's now just going to basically start wailing on them. They're going to collapse momentarily. They can't stand up to this. Where's my cavalry, by the way? I need to know where my cavalry is to make sure that's not been pinned in a bad position. But honestly, it looks to me like, yeah, they are on fire and unhappy about life. Ah, there's 2 units back here that haven't really done anything yet. So, trebuchets, keep firing over here. You've been letting me down on accuracy a little bit today, but that's all absolutely fine. Yeah, we got more cavalry coming in. Oh, you're being hit by fire arrows. There's cavalry coming in. You are done, my good man. Yeah, they are just breaking apart. They are just absolutely breaking apart. You keep these guys busy if you'd be so kind. Trebuchets, change your target over to... Actually, trebuchets, stop firing. Trebuchets just actually stop for the minute. At this point, they are pretty much done. Yeah, their morale is just collapsing. Absolutely flipping collapsing. Could you actually duel anyone else? No, no one else wants to duel because they know they're going to lose too badly. You get over here and hit these guys, please. At this point, my vanguard can basically just get into these guys and start smashing them. Lovely. And yeah, that's right. Knock them over. Love it. Yeah, there's nothing left at this point. There's nothing left. And we were told if they lose, that's it. They're destroyed. So just get their strategists to break, and that should be your lot. I think we've actually done pretty much what we wanted to here. They are in a huge amount of trouble. That unit flees, and I believe that's your lot. Well done, everybody. I tell you what, that night battle for them was brutal. We lost some cav, but you know what? That's what you expect, to be honest. Job done. Well done, archer teams. Now, bit of money, which I wanted to see. In fact, yeah, 500 gold. And we have captured somebody who would be willing to work for us. Okay, I'm fonder of my head than I am loyal to this faction. Allow me to join you. Executing him gets us nothing. Releasing him for 300, not much. Actually, okay, both of these guys will join our faction if need be. Intriguing. Let's see if they're good. Ah, downside though, this guy is actually lame. Probably because we literally just kicked his ass, so sorry about that. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. A warrior who has gone lame and thus lost 4 instinct and 5 speed, together with the fact that you're actually a pacifist and creative and honest. Are you sure you're in the right job, friend? Because I'm not sure you're in the right job at all. Okay, we don't need you, so I'll sell you for money. You can be released, that's absolutely fine. I'm not worried about you again. You, however, you're a bit more on the interesting side. So, understanding and elusive. So, 2 separate traits. They give you plus to cunning. That's a +6. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Plus, you could be a competent administrator down the line too. Now, what does spiteful do? Ah, -4 satisfaction. Ah, that's only if he's like a Prime Minister, heir, or faction leader. Don't need to worry about that. But scare is not bad. However, yeah, unsympathetic to various people. So, might not necessarily get on well with everybody. But, base salary of only 150. Do you come with anything good? Ceremonial sword, a black horse, which is not that bad at all. And yeah, obviously used to work for this guy. Nothing too major, to be honest. I tell you what, he doesn't seem too bad. I'm going to welcome him into my faction. Lovely. Now, do I actually need replenishment? Yeah, I'll take the replenishment because I need to crack on. I'd love to have the money, but no, I need to keep moving. And as a result of that, yes, now we can move straight on towards Zerong. Now, am I behind enemy lines right now? I'm just behind enemy lines, yes. So I could actually, if I fell back one step, I could actually recharge. And then next turn, there we go. Next turn, I should be able to easily make it over here. That is a tiny force, so we can pretty much just walk in and take that. That works for me. And enough money has just been provided. This place can now be upgraded to level 4. Which is what I need because it needs to be kept safe. And until it's got walls, it won't be. And Yangzhou is finally looking like it's in good shape, alright? Supplies are being restored, but yeah, with the food as it is, it's a bit on the slow side. Then again, food is actually... why is food so much higher now? Ah, that might be the Chen situation. Possibly while Chen was under siege. Yeah, Chen is a decent farming territory. That would make sense. Right, so these guys are on the run. We just need to basically murder them. Lu Bu's going to go and do something. If we're very lucky, he'll be going for Luo Yang, not for Ying Shan. And yeah, hopefully, Cao Cao's not planning to attack me any moment. But more territory heading in my direction momentarily, so that's good at least. And as for Liu Bei, I think he's nearly, almost finally ready to launch an attack on Liu Bao's capital, which would be marvellous because, yeah, this guy needs to naff off. And we've also grabbed a military axe from that battle, so that's not bad. That's not bad at all. -6 expertise, +12 resolve. No, that is an axe, not a great axe. So as a result of that, this guy cannot use it. Well, just in case there's any light dueling to do, Wang Zhu, you can actually have that. So, yeah, next to your sword, 400, 300. 300, yeah, 675. It's not exactly spectacular, is it? No, to be honest, it's not great at all, but it's at least a little bit better. So you go over to that. And as for that farmland, I don't know exactly how big it is, but the garrison looks modest. So, yeah, this should be a pretty easy walkover, all things considered. And with more and more territories falling to me, the economy is finally starting to look okay as well. Yan Xiao, Cao Cao. Oh! Sun Jian has arrived. Okay. And this is interesting. Dong Min wants the non-aggression pact. I feel like I should probably actually sign that, to be honest. Because he is, yes, vengeful. I've got no interest in going to war with him anytime soon. I've got plenty of problems on my plate already. So, that works for me. I'm willing to accept some money for a non-aggression pact. That will do for now. And Lu Bu, no Lu Bu! Okay, Lu Bu is... oh, hello! You guys have decided to come and attack me, have you? Right, well, that works for me, actually. Yes, you can bloody try it. Bit of a difficult map here, because, yeah, if I fall back, I'll be significantly downhill, which I don't really want to be, but there's no real way of me being not downhill, aside from maybe being over here, but then there's massive tree cover. Right. I'm going to have to accept being downhill, unfortunately. Okay, the one advantage we do have here is, yeah, we've got a massive cavalry advantage. So let's just start popping them in the forests. We can use them to pick off, yeah, enemy troops as they're approaching, together with acting as spies to make sure my trebuchet does have a shot. Speaking of which, you don't have flaming shot yet. Mi Heng doesn't have that ability. But I'm sure it'll all be fine. And I probably don't want to be dueling, to be honest. My Vanguard has a decent weapon, but he's not good at dueling. And Wang Zhu has, yeah, that axe, but that's hardly spectacular. Yeah, to be honest, we're probably going to have to just turn down all duels. So, alright. Begin the fight for now. Try and keep my Vanguard, you know, vanguarding. But then again, according to this, potentially, I should be able to beat these guys because, they don't have decent weaponry. Be careful, however, of Sentinels. Sentinels are always tougher than they look, and there's like, yeah, there's a load of them. So, maybe duel this guy, Liu Kong. Other than him, don't duel anybody else. Alright, I've moved my horses just a little bit further forward. Just so I can actually, see what's going on here. And so far, I don't see anything. So, where's the enemy? They've got to be around here somewhere. Unless, of course, there we go. Hang on. We got him. Okay, so, we potentially got ourselves a chance to get some... Yep, screw it. You guys, go and get that cavalry right now. Just straight out of the woods into him. Because if they think my cavalry's on this flank, then that will actually work for me. So now, we just basically hit these guys. They are going to be annihilated because they're massively outnumbered and surrounded. There we go. So now we've got visibility of some of their cavalry, which will go down straight away. There's more cavalry over there, staying away from mine for the time being. I don't see anything else just yet. Those guys are down to 9, 8, and falling. Good. Then we just fall back into the woods and let them think this is where our cavalry is. When actually our cavalry is scattered all over. That's good. That's good right there. So those guys are taken care of. Now, they're probably going to think, I'm in this part of the world. So, just get back into the tree line, please. Disappear. There we go. So, they're moving in this direction now. They think this is where we are. Now, I just briefly saw a whole bunch of archers over here. But yeah, we don't have great visibility of this part of the world at all. I'm going to bring forward my cav just a bit further. Just so I can actually see what's going on. Because we've only got, yeah, really partial visibility. Where are my trebuchets right now? Yeah, fighting in forests. It's a bit on the difficult side sometimes. Alright, this cav has now disappeared back into the trees. They don't have visibility of them anymore. But they're heading... They're not heading in this direction. They're falling back. Bloody hell, where are they? I can't see them. Alright, I'm going to push forward just a little bit with the cavalry that the enemy has already seen before. Just to see if I can get eyes on here. Because it's possible they're retreating right now. No, they're not retreating. Okay. They've got eyes on some of our cavalry. They've seen some of it over there. Are you guys in trebuchet range yet? And the answer is no, not even nearly. Okay. So they're moving in this direction. You guys, start falling back, alright? Lead them into trebuchet range. Then start leading them a bit of a merry dance, please. Because, yeah, right now, the only units they know where they are these cavalry. So, therefore, they're going for the cavalry. Because as far as they're concerned, that's my army. So, if I just basically make my cavalry fall back, they'll come in this direction. And that means these cav over here can slowly start making their way round the back towards these guys. So, yeah, you guys just make it over here, please. And, okay, that might be interesting. Hang on, was that an animal? No, that's a bird. That's fine. If you see animals moving in a forest... that means something's disturbed the animal. It can just give you a bit of a tip that something is on the move. Here we go. So now I think these guys have actually seen these cav over here. Some of them were briefly exposed, but now they've lost visibility. Come on, guys. Come on. Here we go. We got them, and I think we might be about to have a bit of a, yeah, run in with some cavalry. I swear we just saw some cav heading in precisely this direction. Where did their cav just go? I don't know where their cav just went. There was totally cavalry literally right there. I know they're here somewhere. Alright, I know they're in this part of the world. Right, expose this cavalry. I want them to be pulled back in this direction, away from this cavalry unit. Just keep moving them backwards and forwards here. Here we go. So, they've seen this cav. They're trying to lay down a little bit of fire. Now I just pull them back, pull them back, pull them back. And the trebuchet is starting to get its hits in. Good. Good, good, good. Every unit that's actually chilling out inside trebuchet range is a good deal for me. Right, time for the cavalry to start moving at this point because their army is weirdly scattered all over the place right now. So you guys just start moving this direction, get around the back. Because they're moving into range of my trebuchet, so I can just start picking them apart right here. Two archers appear to be trying to go and hunt down these cavalry. Bad idea for them, to be honest. Very bad idea. You guys start moving around over here. Just, yeah, basically, they haven't been spotted yet, actually. No one's seen these guys. So, just get into position over here. Get ready to move around the side. These forces, get over here, please. Yeah, you guys just basically get over here. And there we go. We got multiple units floating around. Now, there are some spears nearby. But I think that's okay for the time being. You guys, get over here, hit these guys. I see 2 units over here, 1 over here. Honestly, I don't really care if there's a few losses here. What I care about more than anything is I just want them to be confused, running around in circles, and ideally I want to just get rid of their archer support. If I take a little bit of a loss while doing it, that's fine. These archers have just been flipping annihilated. And now we're just going to hit these archers too. And now these archers are just going to be seen off as well. So you guys at this point, yeah, just actually back off. At this point, just back off, back off, back off. We do not want to be stuck in a long-term engagement with spears. So you guys now just fall back, please. Fall back, fall back, fall back. And you two, get out of there. See off these guys. Just make sure those guys don't fire at the retreating cavalry over here. So this cavalry, that's probably done its job now. It can actually fall way back over here. And this cav can basically just see off these guys right here. So yeah, their archers are now in a lot of flipping trouble. These cav can just start looping around. These spears are miles out of position. These guys can just be chased off. Yeah, at this point they've lost all of their ranged units. So this is a bit messy. And their army's just in a weird situation right now. But screw it, it'll do the job. In fact, I'm having to pull back for a second. Those are my lancers. I don't want them engaging long term. So, yeah, this spear unit is now just basically trying to hunt down these guys. I will send you round here to make sure those crossbow guys don't recover in any way. You are supposed to be running away. Just get yourselves away from those horses, please. There we go. Lovely. Thank you. So, at this point, yeah, I think things are looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with how all this is going. And also, some mega shot of possibly that might be a vanguard with a bow just landed. No bloody clue. Right, extricate yourselves from those horses, please. Yeah, this is something the AI could be better at. Sometimes when you try and tell a unit to pull away, it just immediately gets sucked back in to attacking the same unit, and it just cannot pull away. Like, the order to retreat sometimes causes a great deal of confusion. Right, in fact, you know what? Other cavalry unit, go and just take out these guys, alright? If they're determined to overexpose their cavalry, I'm happy to let them be overexposed. Oh, what's that? Do you not like being absolutely flippin' surrounded? No, I thought not. One of you guys, chase off these guys, please. Just make sure they're not doing anything for the time being. But yeah, there we are. Their cavalry is now just being basically seen off and absolutely annihilated. The first of their units are starting to emerge through the forest, straight into crossbow fire. This all works for me right here. Now, it looks to me like, yeah, they've got legendary generals floating around. Time for the cav to fall back. You guys, what are you guys doing right now? You know what? You're hidden. I'll actually just leave you over here. You guys just move forward. Be ready to intercept these guys, please. At this point, there should be no cover against that whatsoever. So one of you guys on one of you on the other, please. Just see off these guys. But at this point, yeah, they've got nothing but infantry, and their infantry is going to be screwed. Because at this point, yeah, I've actually got all my infantry and all my crossbows who are all fresh as a daisy. Here's interesting. One of their sentinels is actually at my front door right now. Okay, can I just actually duel that guy? Who are you, by the way? You're Huang Mo. Alright, Huang Mo. Apparently, we would be able to actually assassinate you, but oh, bloody hell. Okay, it's one of those scenarios where it's a sentinel, so I'm worried, but we'll give it a go, I suppose. So, he is already weakened. Knock him off his horse, please. You do have a nice axe, and he doesn't. So, finish him off if you'd be so kind. And yeah, look at this. Because of all the nonsense I've been doing in the forest, just making them run backwards and forwards, their army is now going to arrive in a horribly staggered formation where I can just pick them off one by one. And at this point, yes, my vanguard can basically just go forwards to absolutely annihilate them. And that guy is challenging my vanguard. Is that a good idea? He's a legendary sentinel. I don't really like the idea of fighting you. No, I'm going to say no. My vanguard can do better work over here, just basically annihilating these guys. So, just basically get in and absolutely shatter them. Right, now she wants to fight. Okay, everybody wants to fight my vanguard. How good are you at whatever it is you're good at? You're only level 3. You're probably not as interesting, are you? But again, I'm going to say no, just because I'd much rather just use my vanguard to take out troops, because that's what they're good at. These guys aren't even planning to win. They're planning to keep me busy. Get over here, hit these guys, and then, yeah, use all your abilities. And they just desperately want to do more, don't they? Bloody hell. No, don't let them. Don't flip and let them. Just basically keep them busy as best you can. Say no, alright? We've got one duel underway that seems to be going pretty well already. Okay, you're just going to keep asking, aren't you? You're going to be a dick and just keep asking forever. I'm guessing that's going to be a thing. Alright, time to bring my actual cavalry around. In fact, hang on. Where's my... Are you guys engaged right now? Right, okay. One of you is taking on... There's just a couple of sentinels over here. Alright, I'm not sure why you're doing that. You shouldn't really be doing that. You, get over here and hit these guys. You, get out of there and try and hit these guys too. Meanwhile, cavalry, just get round here in position to basically just charge in and see them off. We got plenty of lancers right there. I have no interest whatsoever. Oh, the enemy is starting to run away. Good. You guys just, yeah, get over here. Use your abilities as best you can. See off all of them. They're just charging into the front line right now. In which case, it is time to actually see them off. So, some of you over here. Yeah, a couple of you straight over there. Why not? Just basically hit them in the side. Their morale's not looking great right now. And at this point, it's time for the great big charge. In we go. They don't like that one little bit. No, they do not. Okay, so you're starting to fall apart. Yep, they're starting to collapse. These guys, you need to get out of there so you can actually get round and hit them some more. What have you been hit with right now? Ah, melee evasion up, understandably. Right, okay, you guys get over here and then hit these guys. You guys get over here. We're going to have more horses coming right up the arse right there. Love it. And that guy's about to die. Alright, well done. So, their front line is basically collapsing at this point. I don't want you to fight anymore. You might want to fight, but then again, I'd probably rather, yeah, just soften them up a little bit first. Just soften them up. There we go. Their front line is completely given up. I'm not fighting you. I'm already wounded, alright? We're not doing that. You guys, get out of here. Anyone that's still over there, just get out of there, please, alright? I don't want anybody fighting multiple flipping generals. Just get out of there. We just need to... Oh, some of our units starting to break apart. Excuse me. Get out of there, please. Get out of there. Right, okay. You're not actually going to duel that guy, but you are going to go and murder him, alright? That's the plan. You guys, get over there. Keep these guys busy. At this point, my front line can basically just be deployed in just beating these guys back. They've got nothing left. At this point, it's just a question of how many commanders do we kill or capture. You know what? I might be willing to fight one more duel because these guys are starting to get wounded at this point. So, hang on. Who are you over there? You're Mei Menglei. I'm willing to fight you. Go on. I'll go and murder you right now. So we'll just get in there and knock you down a bit. I'm going to regret that. Alright, never fight a sentinel. Basically, them's the rules. Sentinels are always more dangerous than they bloody should be. Somebody, go and see off this bloody legendary guy, alright? Just get on top of him. Don't let him get away. Right, we've got another enemy general dead right there. Some more floating around over here. Last bit of cavalry floating in too. In fact, you know what? There's cavalry there. You guys just get on top of them. That duel's going to be another victory for me. You, I don't know what you're doing over there. Go over here and just hit this person. We are going to basically wipe out half this faction's government in one go. And they're starting to flee. Don't let them get away. If you can run them down, do it. And looks to me like my Vanguard is doing a very good job there. My Vanguard, of course, with the massive, massive glaive. And Flames of the Phoenix, please. And didn't even need it. Dead. There we go. Well done. So, we got ourselves one kill on the commander, one kill on the Vanguard too. Well, obviously the Vanguard got more kills than that. But they did get, you know, an actual general kill, which is nice. Claim victory right there. Beautiful. Oh, that's so much money. And we've captured some of their people. Now, if we've captured any good Vanguards, I'm totally having them. Because Vanguards are great and I just keep not getting good ones. So, you're the only person who's actually been captured on this occasion. You are up to... Ooh. You're up to over 100 expertise already at level 3, despite not actually having the best tactics for it. She is brilliant, plus 6 expertise actually, bright plus 2. Right, so Gan Wan here is basically incredibly intelligent. So, yeah, plus 10% income from all sources, bonus ammunition. Enemies don't actually have as much ammunition, that's really nice. Military supplies up, resolve up and instinct up, so she's a good duelist. It's a shame she's 53, actually, because, yeah, she'll only be with us for maybe a handful of decades. But I tell you what, we'll have her. Yeah, she seems good right there. Now, do I want replenishment or do I want money? Because I tell you what, this could fund a lot of stuff right here. We could make some big infrastructure improvements with that much money. But maybe, just for safety, we take replenishment because we might need to fight Yan Shao soon. Yeah, I'll take 30% replenishment. Right, so those guys have not been destroyed, but they are most definitely in bad shape. And hello, Zhang Yan. And Cao Mao also wants peace, but sorry, Yan Shu says no.
Your greed is repellent.
Not my greed, actually, but whatever. So he's just going to continue retreating because, yeah, he's just taking tons and tons of attrition right now. Oh, Yan Shao, you dick. Right, so he's actually managed to vassalize Liu Yao, meaning he's left the coalition of Sun Jian, and instead, I'm no longer at war with him by default. And also, Tao Ying is now at war with, yeah, Yan Shu, but not me. But okay, interesting. And in Chen, apparently there have been public protests. Well, that's understandable. There have been a lot of enemies floating around in that part of the world. Okay, so what's the situation right now? What's going on? You're just still chilling out right here, but this is this even your territory? Yes, that is your territory. So you're not losing your supplies there. Yan Shao is just wintering inside his own spots right there. The problem is Yan Shao is becoming more and more of an annoyance. And as for Guanling, yeah, okay. These guys, they scare me. Alright, this guy most definitely scares me because, oh, can you make it over to my, you can make it over to my bloody farm. Right, you must have reach as well because that's a big long amount of territory. No, that's because you're in march mode. Okay, interesting. If I was to go and attack him, he might not necessarily give battle, he can choose to retreat. I think what I should go and do is take this farm. Though I am very annoyed that now I'm not technically at war with that bloody faction to the south anymore. So having kicked their asses, yeah, now I can't go and help myself to the trade port, which is very irritating. And all I picked up from that battle in terms of ancillaries was a feather fan, so that's a bit embarrassing. And you know what? Due flipping credit to Yan Shu, he is invading Cao Cao, even with his battered army, in the middle of winter. So you know what? Fair game to you. You've honoured your words. And as annoyingly expensive as this is going to be, I feel like I need to spend 2 grand basically rushing the walls here. So there we are. I've just sort of demolished the city and replaced it with a better one. So this place now actually has, there we go, the walls popped up. So there are now walls here, so this guy can't just walk in. That's all absolutely fine there. It's so annoying I can't have that trade port. That's so annoying. I've got to move in though. We've got to just go here and take out this guy right now. So Zirong has to fall, and that will be another faction that I'm currently at war with that I won't be at war with. And then at this point, I don't know whether this guy will have the guts to attack me immediately, but I imagine he'll need to have a bit of time to chill out. Right, let's just move in, take that farmland, because, yeah, I'm actually losing food right now, so we need more food in a hurry. And yeah, we've got no time to starve them out, we just need to move straight in. But to be honest, I'm pretty confident we can just walk straight through this. Oh, that's more like it. Finally out of the forest and onto a massive, great open plain. That's Trebuchet territory. Oh, this is not going to be a fun run uphill for you guys. No. No, it is not. So, we're just going to basically pelt them with giant piles of flaming ammunition. That's going to work pretty nicely, all things considered. And just deploy my cavalry out onto the flanks. Just see if we can keep them nice and distracted. Oh, that was a massive hit right there. Well done, Trebuchets. Right, change your fire over to here. Let's just start weakening them. They're breaking already. This is beautiful. So yeah, just basically move my cavalry around because the more the cavalry moves, the more we're dancing, the more the enemy gets confused as to where it's supposed to be, which just gives me more and more chance to basically completely nail them because some of them are going to turn back around, try and basically stand and fight, and now, yeah, you just get over here. You guys break away from those guys if you can. You guys just skirt around the outside, please. Skirt around the outside. Get over there, hit these guys. You guys just get around the side here. We will take some light cavalry knocks, but honestly, it will not be anything significant. And as for anything that's approaching the front line, deploy my vanguard to go and intercept them. He should be very happy on the front line, to be honest. They have got a lot of archers, so that is all absolutely a-okay. So, at this point, yeah, we're just keeping them busy with a bit of cavalry while my archers actually destroy their front line. And as for you, yeah, you can just basically absolutely trash them. And by the way, use your massive morale debuff ability while we just keep pelting them, and they've just collapsed. The entire front line just collapsed because he yelled at them, and that's wonderful. Right, you guys just chase off these guys as best you can. You guys just get out of there. You guys extricate yourself from that situation if you can. But yeah, this is not looking good for them. And would you believe their faction leader does not want to duel because he would lose very, very badly indeed. Right, at this point, cavalry, yeah, just start falling back, to be honest. I think you've pretty much got this, so everybody just start falling back, falling back, falling back. We're in very good shape. Yeah, this is pretty much done. This vanguard with his lovely yelly ability, he is doing a great job just chasing them off. They can't stand against him. And the faction leader surrenders without a fight. What a cowards. Another big pile of money right there, and their faction leader is potentially willing to join me. Oh no, hang on, sorry. He's not actually employable. He's just asking to be released. Gotcha. Well, he's friends with Liu Yao. So, if I want to keep Liu Yao on side, then yeah, best thing I can probably do is release him. So, you should be released for 200 income, and we will move into this here territory. Yeah, we'll just occupy it. No reason to do anything else. In we go. Should be nice and easy right there. Lovely. So Zirong now doesn't exist anymore, but Zirong should probably be floating around somewhere or another. And to be honest, this is kind of exactly what I didn't want to happen, which is, yeah, we've now got ourselves a situation where right on the edge of my territory, we've got farmland. And farmland is extremely difficult to defend because it doesn't have walls up to potentially a certain level, I'm not sure. But yeah, this here trade port. I wanted this trade port, damn it. Let's speak to this guy. Right now he really hates me. But, on the other hand, I have actually released the generals of your friends, but that's not worth much. I don't suppose you'd be willing to sell me that territory, would ya? That is actually less negative than I was expecting it to be. He might actually be willing to do that, and, to be honest, that's worth it. That's 100% worth it, even if it's going to cost me a fair bit to make happen, purely because at that point, he's got nothing but a city, and I get a trade port, which is a lot of money to me. So that's going to pay for itself many times over. And more importantly, it means Liu Yao doesn't have any holdings this side of the river. I need to make this happen. Now, there's various ways I can actually do that. Like, I can give him a fan. I'm going to give you a fan right now, which he considers weirdly valuable. Now, he's also very poor in food terms. So, okay, I'm willing to offer you some food. There we go. The entire 5 food profit that I've got, I'm willing to offer him that. That's minus 17. The problem is, yeah, I'm really worried he won't be willing to. No, he really doesn't want a non-aggression pact. Fine. I suspect... Ooh. Support his independence. No, he doesn't want to be independent. Gotcha. He hates the idea of being independent. Now, I can toss in another feather fan for another +2. That farmer is not spectacular. He's okay, but +5 is a big impact. On top of that, yeah, now we need to start talking about money. I am willing to actually make some regular payments to you for this place. Also, I forgot to mention, you can actually just type in here. You can just double click on it and type in it, so you can actually get the exact right amount to save a tiny bit of money. So, 570 gold for 10 turns. 5 food for 10 turns. Also, hand over a farmer and 2 feather fans, and I get myself that trade port. Honestly, I think that's actually a good deal, alright? I'm willing to do that. So, there we flippin' go. Marvellous. And with that, yeah, we now own a very good amount of territory. I think that's a very good spot for me. Though I can't help but notice, yeah, I think we might actually have some problems up north. Ooh, Zhang Yan himself has just shown up. Right. That's a concern. Any chance we can basically force him to peace? Because he has lost a city. Alright, we kicked the ass of some of his armies. He's lost a city. Okay, what can we do to make peace with you? Surprisingly, he's up for it. Okay, what does he want, though? He wants a cryptographer, and he wants a hell of a lot of money. That's so much to pay. Okay. That's not great, but he's moving on Pengyang right now. What does Pengyang even have? Pengyang has an okay-ish amount of troops. It's not spectacular, but it'll do. What else could we do here? I could upgrade this, but that doesn't actually help. Yeah, even if I rush that to level 2, that's no additional troops whatsoever. I could give you another general, but I suspect, yeah, they wouldn't necessarily be that strong. Sun Shao could actually be redeployed on this occasion. He comes with some decent infantry. Or the Zhai Heng, he's fought before and did a good job. That's not bad, but yeah, getting him back on the field is expensive. You know what? I'll do it. I'll get Sun Shao back on the field here, and I'll also give you... what do you need? You just need some frontline troops, don't you? That's a little bit on the expensive side, mind, but screw it. Take it. Just give you a little bit more in the way of firepower. So mine is relatively, if not spectacularly, well defended. Do I have any armies? I've got, like, nothing around here. I mean, I've got Mi Heng, but it's gonna take him time to get there. And to be honest, I kind of wanted him to go and chase down Liu Bao. Right, Liu Bao, let's me and you have a chat here, because there we go. He's now up for some peace, because he's actually been basically humiliated. Okay, but the thing is... the big thing, in fact, is where's Liu Bei? Because Liu Bei I gave orders to bloody 1,000,000 years ago to go and take out your city. And you're actually about to be there. So, no, you don't get peace yet. Because, yeah, I'm actually about to take that out. These armies are completely screwed. There's no chance in hell they can even get inside, say, a little bit of farmland. So, that's probably good news right there. Okay, in which case, hang on, is this actually the right time to... this will actually be the right time for me to take some new farmland, because I actually need some food. So, yeah, either the Chen farmland or the Yangzhou farmland. Probably the Chen farmlands for the better. Let's have a chat about that, because I know you desperately want legitimacy. So, how about we actually, yeah, give you some legitimacy in return for some Chen farmlands. Though I'll actually put both in just to make sure that he still values them about the same level. That is the... yeah, Chen he values less. 19.5. Now your legitimacy... spot on. Right, we can pretty much do a deal here. This is no problem at all. The only problem is he's very rich. So as a result of that, yeah, he doesn't value money that highly. So, 338 gold a turn. And legitimacy for that. I tell you what... I will say yes to that. There we go. So that territory now belongs to me. Beautiful. So there we are. Deals have now been done for 2 bits of land, though the economy's looking a bit on the shaky side all of a sudden. I'll be honest, yes. Check on the state of the actual garrison here, by the way. Has it actually reset as a result of changing hands? So... Chen is... wait, yes, it's this one. Right, okay, so it is regrowing. This is what I was worried about, the possibility it needed to regrow. But these armies can't make it there in time. You are... yeah, you've naffed off as well. Okay, so no one's in range of it for the minute. I'm slightly worried these guys might try and push their way in, but hopefully they can't. Okay, should this army start running north to the relief of Pingwan right now? Because... I feel like they're gonna need it, actually. I feel like they're really gonna need it. The Liu Bao situation is broadly resolved. At this point, Liu Bei can help himself to a city, smash a bit more. If the economic situation gets too dicey, I can just make him pay for peace. What I'm concerned about now is, yeah, the army of Sun Jian right there. Though, hello, who leveled up? Who was it? It was Kong Rong himself. Well done. Yes, this rather amazing ability. Wisdom of the River. So, 50 meters and for 30 seconds, melee evasion and armor down 100%. So, that's pretty bloody brutal when it comes to a direct clash. Yes, we'll be having that, thank you. Also, just looking at the map here, Yanshu's kind of, running out of territory, actually. Pretty damn fast, though that might actually work for me. when I do inevitably go back to war with Yan Shao, I might be able to take all of that territory that he's just taken off Yan Shu, so I get it without actually having to pay for it. Yeah, as much as I feel like I'm going to regret it, I need to let those generals go. We need to basically get to Pingwan as fast as possible, and it's going to take me, yeah, probably 3 or 4 turns to make it there, because an entire turn needs to be dedicated to crossing the river. So, in 4 turns, that army will make it there, and they will have taken a few light knocks. Not much, but just a little bit. Supplies here are full up for the time being, so you can hold. You can hold for now, and you're gonna have to do it. In fact, just recruit a tiny handful more troops. Bring in some archers. Archers are cheap, alright? We'll just bring in a little bit of extra archer firepower. It's not much, but it's gonna have to do. Still, Yan Shu is moving south, which hopefully means, yeah, he'll actually get more involved in the war with Sun Jian. But that means I might be able to help him out, because, hello, this is interesting. There is actually an army settled right here that looks very, very badly battered to me. My forces may not be 100% strength, but they're probably good enough to knock that out with a trebuchet to knock down the towers. Okay, and depending on what I see, I might be able to help myself to the toolmaker as well. That'd be nice to have back. Right, deploy, deploy, deploy. What can I see right now? Aha! I see exactly what I can see. One of their armies is over here, having fallen back to recharge. The more weak one is right there. And I don't know whether they're in range of each other. I think they're not. If they're not, I'm willing to murder these guys and then immediately fall back to the city. No, sadly, the other army is just in range, so we will leave that be for now. There may well be a good opportunity to actually get those guys in a minute, because I suspect they're going to swing south to try and intercept Yan Shu. Still, Guanling can keep me going for now. That's already generating... Oh, look at that. That's generating 700 gold already. That is keeping me going for the time being. And if I want to absolutely max that out, yeah, private workshops. That also boosts income from commerce. So we're going to be wanting that as well. Let's just basically stack everything we've got at boosting this coastal trading port. We just need this to produce as much flipping money as possible. Because right now, yeah, that's actually a basic level 3. We can get that making a lot more money and then multiply that by many, many times. But I suspect Sun Jian is coming for it too. Ah, yes, and don't forget, invoke the council at some point. So, what do you guys actually want me to do? You want an army raised. You want any character whatsoever inside Chen. Okay, fine. And you want any form of admin office. Okay, we can probably make that happen. Here we go. We've actually got a couple of empty assignment slots right now. So, hang on. Taishan... We definitely want to have, yeah, right now someone's doing the education program. Someone else should be stimulating the markets, please. Right, that should make a good amount of money right there. Ah, yes, the 2 characters we adopted. Yang Di was the guy who was very, very good indeed. And actually, that's nice. He's got himself a giant pile of stuff going on here. Well, you already know reward the filial and uncorrupt. So, actually, plus 10 satisfaction faction-wide. And corruption down. Okay, that doesn't actually help the local situation, but it's not bad. So yeah, we'll actually have you do that, because satisfaction faction-wide, yeah, that's pretty damn good. I'm not sure whether that actually counts as a person being assigned, though. Possibly you need an administrator for that to count, but I tell you what, we've got more and more people in our empire right now. Having, yeah, a few of them being boosted by that would not be the worst thing in the world. Ah, but on the plus side, I am actually up to maximum trade monopoly at this point. Yes, I am dominating. Still, I feel like there's some big armies coming in. Zhang Yan is, yeah, most definitely on his way. We might be able to buy peace with food. We'll have to see about that. I mean, it would be very helpful if you could actually, do your job and go and take out this farmland like I told you to do bloody ages ago. Okay, let's see what happens here. So... what have we got? Oh, he's moving forward too. That guy's decided not to put me under siege. Liu Bao is indeed fleeing south right now, but they cannot actually, yeah, do anything in terms of regeneration of their troops. because they are well behind enemy lines. And unsurprisingly, Zhang Yan is moving in. Cao Mao has finally actually got back to friendly territory, so he can actually chill out over there. Anything else from anybody? Not as far as I can tell, but I'm pretty sure I just saw Liu Bei. Oh, okay. Zheng Jian has attacked someone I've never heard of. Not a massive deal. Yeah, Liu Bei is now just going to take the capital of Liu Bao, which would be good, because the existence of Liu Bei and Liu Bao is slightly confusing. So, you know, if one of you guys would like to cease to exist, preferably Liu Bao, that'd be convenient. And apparently Lu Bu is somewhere around here, which is, yeah, concerning that Lu Bu is still in this part of the world, somewhere or another. Still, we know what we need to do now. The relief force is on its way to Pingwan, because I don't know if we can hold against these guys. Then again, how far have you guys actually marched? How are your supplies looking right now? Because you don't have a strategist present. We can hold for the time being, alright? My garrison is not taking attrition just yet. I have some troops, if not exactly spectacular ones. We can't go out and fight, though. We just can't. That's a faction leader, a very, very strong champion. In fact, hang on, there's... Is it not? Oh, sorry, I thought that was Zhang Yan himself. No, it's not. It's not Zhang Yan. He's naffed off somewhere else. He's just sent 2 other champions in his place. It's going to take me 2 turns to cross that river. In fact, yeah, I can just cross the river at the end of the 2nd turn by the Luxi of it. So, I thought it was actually a full turn to cross the river. It looks like it's not. Okay. On the 3rd day, it looks like we might actually be able to... Okay, that's fine too, I suppose. I didn't really want you to do that straight away, but you know what? We're just going to have to do that. We're just going to have to trespass in Yan Shao's territory. He already sort of hates me, so it doesn't really matter. So just hold on, guys. Help is on the way. And the garrison at the new Chen farm is not spectacular, but... yeah, should be enough to see you off, because you have literally 1 damaged strategist, and you are basically nothing at all. Gotcha. In fact, hang on, who are you? You're very fancy. Oh, bloody hell, it's Sun Quan. Okay, that's the younger son of Sun Jian, but you should definitely be in Sun Jian's faction. Right, that's interesting. Also, I find it weird he's a commander, because, like, in Romance of the Three Kingdoms, he's, like, super clever, and he spends his time going around meeting the wisest people in China when he's young, so I'm not 100% sure why he's not a strategist, but, there we go. That's Sun Quan. That's very, very nice indeed. If I could capture him, that'd be lovely. And here's interesting. Yan Shu has decided to just sit outside Lujiang without actually moving in. So, okay. I mean, hopefully, if nothing else, that might draw some troops away, because, yeah, I don't like these guys being here, but I might want to just go and kick their asses anyway. This army is now basically back up to strength. We're pretty much ready to go. And you, I don't know what the hell you're doing right now, but... oh, bloody hell, this is going to start getting stressful fast, isn't it? Yes, yes it is. Right, you, get over there. Kong Rong needs to hunt down the army of Sun Jian. I don't know why the hell he decided to actually, yes, send away his youngest son, who's very talented, but whatever, he did. Oh, and I think things are going to get worse for Yan Shu before they get better, because, yeah, it's now spring. Campaign season is on, and Yan Shao has now got 2 full-stack armies within easy marching distance of Nanyang, Yan Shu's capital. So, that's going to be interesting right there. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen, I'd say that is enough for now. We have made some good progress today, won some good battles, seized a good amount of territory. In fact, when I say seized, mostly we've paid for it, alright? We've got flipping receipts, but... we have dealt some crippling blows to Liu Bao. In fact, actually, that's all the territory he's got, because I know for a fact that Han owns this territory down here. So, yeah, I might just let Liu Bei finish them off, just to basically get them out of the picture and make sure that my vassal holds more territory, and more importantly, territory close by to me. Because, yeah, for the last few turns, Liu Bei's been a bit too far away to actually be that useful. But we have got some big battles coming in right now. The fate of Cao Cao hangs in the balance. Yan Shu has already invaded, or is at least thinking about it. And so am I. The question is, who's going to do the heavy lifting? And over here with Sun Jian, yeah, Kong Rong is ready to murder the first of his armies. And once he starts taking some losses, we might be able to force him into a temporary peace while we focus on Yan Shao, because Yan Shao worries me. He worries me an awful flipping lot. And of course, we need to save Ping Wan, or if we can't, make them bleed so badly taking it that when reinforcements do arrive, we can take the city straight back. All of that coming up very, very soon indeed, ladies and gentlemen. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been many a true nerd, and this has been Total War 3 Kingdoms. Thank you very much, and goodbye.
This guy's enjoying that. This guy's enjoying his elephant a bit too much.
Oh my god.
In Fair Verona, we set our scene. Oh my god, Becky, look at her butt. It is so big.
They've managed to glitch inside one of the buildings. Elephants in the rear! And then in come the chariots!